I know everybody tell you verbal and non-verbal communication, they are both of them important, and I do agree with it, but there are certain situations, one exactly situation, when non-verbal communication really doesn't matter, and this what you say is way more important than how you look or how you behave. And if you want to know what it is, keep watching. Welcome guys on my channel where we get together to communicate your way to success. In today's video I want to tell you about one and a really important thing when verbal communication is so important. And I know many people say first is non-verbal communication, that's how we perceive people, how they behave, how we feel them. And later this is what they say, they even say like it's a really small percentage of our words really matters. But there is one but, and I think this but is quite strong because we going into social media, we going in more digital online world that you cannot see people anymore, that you don't meet people anymore face to face, that you just read what they say and you take it as per written. And if you don't know still what I mean, I hope you, I'm sure you had a work or you had a business and you got email from someone and this email felt really tough or really harsh and you were like, I don't know if this person is angry at me or what really this person mean, and you were a bit feeling not right with it, like you didn't know what to do and what's really going on, what you did wrong. And this is because the probably message which was sent, we don't use any smiling faces in official emails and any other pictures or something like that. And it's way harder to understand in which mood is this person, what they really mean. And this is the one fact which I wanted to highlight, that non-verbal communication at this stage really does not matter. Verbal communication has really strong influence in the situation when we cannot meet person, and it's kind of obvious, and you said me, oh, I know about that, and I know you know about that, but every time when you communicate on social media, on emails, in messages, whatever you type something, you need to remember that you need to be able to say the same to the person face to face. And if we have some haters here, welcome guys. I know many of haters who wrote to me really nasty messages in the past. Now, thanks God, they are go away somewhere, or I know what's happened with them, but I'm not missing them. They would never ever say this to my face, just because they are hard on the keyboard, but when you meet them face to face, they are like that little. And I want you to really encourage you to think about your every single email and every single post on social media, comment or whatever you type to as a extra reason to build your communication, to not go against your communication, not against the relationship which you try to build with someone, because you can really destroy everything but one sentence, and to build it back is take much more effort than you would expect. And to give you an example why it is really important and why I'm mentioning really obvious thing, it's mostly video for these people who are coming from Poland to another countries, because we are really direct in Poland. Like, I'm especially from family, we talk about stuff really directly just to avoid misunderstandings. And when I came over to different country, when I came over to UK, I started to communicate the same way. I started to type email the same way, and people took me so rude. Even if I wasn't rude, on beginning, I started to build relations straight away as a really rude person for them. And I didn't know about that because I was not even aware of it. So this video is just to make you aware. Maybe you do it and you don't even know. And later my boss, my manager, took me on a conversation and said, like, Nicole, you cannot talk to people like that. And I was like what? What? I was like, okay, I don't know what you mean. And he explained me, well, what, for example, my email could really mean to this person. And when you look from this perspective, what this person really understood from your email or from your message or from your comment, that's like game changing, because you're like, okay, so even my thinking and my words, I would like them to say certain thing, but other side will get it totally different, and it could build or destroy. And the balancing both, it's tough game. So I want you to make aware, and this video is just for your awareness, that words matters, especially when you don't see sometimes face to face. So my one and only rule for your verbal communication is to type everything as you would say it face to face to the person. So you really need to think first how you would say this to them and what they will think about it, and second, how they will react when they get this message without seeing you. So it's these two factors. I hope that will be a bit helpful, and I hope that that opens your eyes, because maybe you are one of these people who make this mistake. And as from my experience, I think that the advice which my manager gave me a few years back saved me so many good business relationships and teach me how to communicate better with people. So if you guys do enjoy this video, and if you want more, tomorrow morning is another one, don't forget. And if you want to be first to know, because they are arriving early morning and you can be the first one and you don't want to miss it, just subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Kisses.